What if you could actually future-proof your own brain? I'm talking about maintaining peak mental performance, not just for the next few years, but for your entire life. Now, it might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but the latest science says it's absolutely real. And today, we're going to dive into exactly how.
You know that feeling, right? That worry that as the years go by, your sharp memory and quick thinking are just gonna fade away. It's a super common fear, this idea that brain fog is just an unavoidable part of getting older. But what if that whole idea is just wrong?
So, let's get right to it. It is time to shatter that myth. For the longest time, the prevailing belief was that aging and mental decline just went hand in hand. But thankfully, the science is now telling a completely different and way more empowering story.
Okay, look at this. On one side, you have the old myth. Your brain just wears out, and a story. But the scientific reality is so much cooler. Our brains are incredibly dynamic. The big takeaway here is that we can actively train our brains for peak function and adaptability, and we can do it at any age.
This right here is a total revolution in how we think about our minds. We're moving away from just passively accepting decline and shifting towards actively building up our brain's incredible staying power. And it all boils down to one powerful concept.
So, what's the secret sauce? Well, it's not some magic pill from the future. The answer is a proactive strategy, something you can start doing right now. It's called cognitive resilience.
So, what exactly is cognitive resilience? Well, think of it like this. It's your brain's ability to not just take a hit, but to actually adapt and bounce back even stronger and smarter. It's like mental flexibility and toughness all rolled into one that lets you keep that sharp edge through every single decade.
Okay, so we know what it is. The big question, of course, is how do we actually build it? Well, it really comes down to three core pillars, three key ways to train your brain and build a much more resilient mind.
And this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Knowing it's possible is one thing, but what can we actually do? How do we intentionally build that mental sharpness and that emotional balance that's going to last us a lifetime?
And here they are, the 3 steps. First up, we need to activate neuromechanisms. Okay, that sounds technical, but it's basically about getting your brain into the right state for growth. Think of deep restorative sleep. That's when your brain is consolidating memories. Or practices like mindfulness, which literally train your ability to focus. These are the things that lay the foundation. Second, you have to engage in deliberate practice. Now, this isn't just doing something you're already good at over and over. This is about pushing yourself right to the edge of your comfort zone. It could be learning a new language, mastering a tough piece of music, or tackling a problem that forces you to think in a brand new way. The struggle is what builds the strength. And third, we need to seek environmental enrichment. This is all about novelty, shaking things up. When you expose your brain to new sights, sounds, and experiences, it's forced to build new connections. So, travel somewhere new, go to a museum, even just take a different route home from work. It all helps keep your brain nimble and adaptable.
So after all that work, what's the payoff? What does a highly resilient, a truly future-proofed mind actually look and feel like in your day-to-day life?
Well, it means having this incredible mental toolkit at your disposal. We're talking about a memory that stays sharp, the ability to think on your feet, and a solid foundation of emotional balance. It's so much more than just knowing facts. It's about having a fortified mind that can face just about any challenge and come out stronger on the other side.
I mean, this quote really nails it. The goal here isn't just to get by or to slow down decline. The real point of cognitive resilience is to thrive, to have a brain that's performing at its absolute best, full of energy and adaptability no matter how old you are.
And you know, maybe the most important takeaway here is that this isn't some far-off dream. The secrets to having an adaptable, high-performing brain are all found in practices that you can literally start doing today.
So that brings us to the final thought. This isn't just information. It's an invitation to act. So think about those 3 pillars we just talked about. Activating your brain, deliberate practice, and finding new experiences. What is one small thing you will do today to start building your own cognitive resilience?